All right, YouTube. I hope you're having a fabulous day. It's Mr. Wilkie here. We are going to show you 3 ways to divide a whole number by a unit fraction. Our objective, or our I can today is I can divide a whole number by a unit fraction. Just a reminder, we talked about this in class before, Tyzier, but a unit fraction is a fraction where the numerator is 1 and the denominator can be anything. So 1 over 5, 1/5, 1/4, 1/3. It's just 1 unit, right? 1 fraction. So, before we get started, hold on, Dwight. Hold the camera there. I'm going to run over. Don't get my desk in this. It's too messy. Don't even. All right. What I have here, I want this to be my witness, parents at home. Some of you guys might know what these are, but these are hot, spicy chilies. And the orange ones are habanero peppers. I told your kids in class that is 75% of them turn in their homework, and I get 50 views by tomorrow on this page. I'm going to eat a whole habanero, and I'll put it on the page, so look for that. So make sure your kids do their homework. If 50% of the 5th grade turns in their homework and I get 50 views, I'm going to eat a chili. So, are we good? Yes. So here we go. Let's get started. Don't try this at home. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to talk about what the problem is. Raise your hand if you want to be the center of this problem. All right. How about we go with, let's go with Davion. All right. So Davion is making pancakes. So Davion has, bear with me while I write it, is 4 cups of pancake mix. Everyone point to the problem to make sure you got it. Everyone has 4 cups of, or 5. Oh man, we're gonna go with 4 cups. That's fine. We're gonna roll with 4 cups. We're gonna do our own example. So everyone has 4 cups of pancake mix. You think by the 3rd time I do this, I would know? All right, Davion uses 1/3. Is that right? 1/3 of a cup per pancake. How many pancakes will he make? Okay, so how many pancakes will he make? So, class, what is the problem here? Somebody raise your hand. What are we trying to figure out? Sim?
So the problem is Davion has 4 cups.
What are we trying to figure out?
Oh, how many pancakes will he make?
Will he make? How many pancakes will he make? So, what kind of problem is this? I just went over the I can and everything. What kind of problem, Diaries?
More.
A unit fraction.
What kind of problem is this, Ty? Nope. What kind of problem is that, Braden? What's the I can, Braden? I can divide a whole number by unit fraction. Tabitha, what kind of problem is this? Division, guys. It's in the I can. Woo-wee. Here we go. Not the best start, but we're going to keep going. So, I can divide a whole number by unit fraction would be the hint to say we are doing a division problem. We are splitting 4 cups of pancake mix. We're splitting. We are dividing. We are sharing it into 1/3 of a cup. How many pancakes can we make? So what we're going to do first is we are going to do the legit equation. Let me change my marker to a different color so we can see it. We are going to do, well, what is the equation here? I just said what we're splitting. We're splitting 5 cups of pancake mix into 1/3 portions. What is the problem, Tyzier? Nope, flip it around. We're dividing a whole number by a unit fraction. So it's
5 divided by 1.
But we're doing 4 divided by 1/3. We're switching up a little bit. 4 divided by 1/3. So, when we're dividing fractions, we can't divide this straight up. What do? We just watched, did we watch that video yesterday? Yes. So everybody look at me at home. Parents, this is how you show your kid, all right? You want to divide, look on the right side, flip that fraction over, and then you multiply. So we're going to look on the right side here. We have 1/3. for a multiplication equation, we are going to, let me get a different color, let's use blue. We are going to flip this over. So literally, we are flipping it. The 3 is now on top, the 1's on the bottom. This switched to multiplication, and the 4 stays the same. What can we put under that 4 to make it a fraction, Jeremiah? A 1. And when we're multiplying fractions, how do we multiply fractions? Yeah, Susan.
Multiply across.
Across, straight across. The arrows will show you. So 4 times 3, Stinson's what?
4 times 3 is
12.
12. And 1 times 1 is what, Stinson? 1. So 12 over 1, Aaron, is the same as? So how many pancakes are we making, Kamaya? How many
12.
pancakes are we making? 12. So the answer is 12. So what I showed you right there is the straight up math equation. In order to divide a fraction, you're actually going to multiply, but you can't just switch the sign and not do anything. So you flip that fraction on the right over, and the 3 ends up on top and the 1 on the bottom. Guys are doing a great job so far. Stick with me. The next thing we are going to do is we're going to solve that same problem, 4 divided by 1/3, using fraction bars. We're giving you a visual now, okay? Who can tell me, well, how many holes are we dealing with? How many cups do we have here? Somebody help me out. How many cups do we have here, Diaries?
4.
4. So we are going to draw, I know, when I think cup, I think of circular. But when I think of fractions, I think of bars, because it's easier for me to work with, okay? So people at home, try this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, I like that I did 4 on accident. I got more room for activities, right? So, now there are 4 holes, right? So 4 holes means, well, no, I think I'm missing colors. Let's go blue. 4 holes means we're going to fill them all up. See that? We're filling those boys all the way to the top. They're all the way whole, okay? So, what are we portioning these out in? What are we dividing these by? What are we sharing these into? What portion is each pancake going to be, Jamir? What's that fraction?
1/3.
Dwight, loud.
1/3.
The cameraman with the save, 1/3. So how many times should we split these bars up? Somebody raise your hand. How many times do we split the bars up, Stinson? Into thirds, so 3 times. So each one of these is going to be split into 3. 1, 2, 3. So what you get, so by the way, this is still the same problem. This is still 4 divided by 1/3 in case we're confused. We're just doing it with a visual. So 4 divided by 1/3, we split them into thirds. There's 1 section, 2 section, 3 section. Okay? So each one of those is 1/3. Each one, I know it's not the prettiest drawing. But it's going to do the job, right?
Yeah.
Such a man thing to say. It's not pretty, but it's going to get the job done. All right. So what we're trying to figure out in our problem, right, is 4 divided by thirds. We're trying to figure out if we cut or just use 1/3 of the batter for pancakes, how many pancakes can we make? So how many thirds do we have? Each one of these thirds is 1 pancake. Somebody raise your hand. How many sections do we break these bars into? How many thirds, Davion?
3.
That's just for 1 cup, though. There's 4 cups. So Davion said 3, and he was just looking at 1 cup. Remember, we got 4 cups.
12 thirds.
There is 12 thirds. Dwight, look at this, buddy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 pancakes. Is that the same answer as we got over here?
Yes.
Yes, class. Rock on. You guys are killing it. All right. There's one more way. Anyone know? We've already done all these ways. We already done all these visuals. We already did the equation. So this is kind of like a review. But we just flipped the whole number to the front. So the whole number is being divided by the fraction now instead of the fraction divided by the whole number. So we flipped it. All right. So what is the last way we are going to do this? Anybody? What's the last way we're going to do this right now? You think you know, Simpson? I'll give the class back one of the shining stars if somebody answers this right. One shot. Jeremiah? Nope. Sorry. One more shot. Oh, too forgiving. It's a visual. It's a type of visual, Peyton. Well, we're doing division. That don't count either. But it's a visual. It's not boxes. It's not the equation. It is a, come on.
Wait.
It's we're still doing division.
Timeline?
Oh, no. Okay, so I'm gonna show you.
Timeline?
We'll have another shot to earn one of the stars back.
Is it a timeline?
It's a timeline. I'm going to give it to you, Dwight. Dwight raised his hand, waited to get called on. So we're going to get a star back. So we are back at 6. 1, 2, 3. We're at 5 stars. That's good. All right. So far, we're tied for the lead in classes. All right. This is going to be the last way we're going to do it, and it is a number line. Remember what I said in the video. Mr. Wilkie does not like number lines. I don't like working with them, but that doesn't mean other people don't see it better and understand the problem better. So we're going to do it because that's the kind of guy I am, Dwight. All right, so here's your line. First thing you do is draw a line. Anybody know why? Anybody know why we put arrows at the end of a number line? Stop it, Dwight. You don't know this too. Why, Dwight?
Because it never stops.
It never stops. You can keep going to trillion, to billion. I don't know, it keeps going. Or you could go the opposite way into the negatives. It never stops going. It's like Mr. Wilkie in math. All right. So, we're still using the same problem. The same problem is Davion has 4 cups of pancake batter. Each pancake he makes uses 1/3 a cup of the batter. How many pancakes does he make? That being said, and we're dividing 4 into 1/3 sections or portions, what do we first number the whole numbers as on the line? How many lines do I need? How many whole numbers, Mikesha?
10.
Huh? Not 10. How many do we need?
4.
4. So we're going to just do 4. I'm going to use blue. I think it's going to contrast the pink very nicely. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Friends at home, somebody said my 2s don't look right. Please, if you think it looks fine, please comment that it looks fine, all right? All right, so we're going to keep going. That really bugged me, Ms. Dockery. Somebody said that to me the other day. What's wrong with my 2? I just do a little swoop, just a little swoop. All right? So anyway, next question. I don't know. Next question. So we got our whole numbers. Remember, we used the timeline. What do we split? So what are we dividing these 4 whole cups by, Braden? Tell me.
We're dividing them by fractions.
Yeah, what fraction? We're dividing it into what?
1/3.
1/3.
1/3. So what are we going to put in between each whole number, Tabitha?
1/3.
Thirds. Now look, you don't draw 3 lines. Let's not get crazy. That big line represents the 3rd line. So you really only do 2. So just like this. You do 1, 2, that's 3. So 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. 1, 2.
1,
Let me try that again. 1, 2.
3.
1, 2.
3.
All right. So that means she's broken up into 3 sections. Hold that thought, Dwight. Miss Chandler, what can I do for you? A lot.
28. How much money?
27.
Can I email you in like a minute?
A lot.
Give me a minute. All right. 26. All right. So let's get back to it. So now we have each one of these ticks is broken up into 1/3. And we can number each one of these ticks 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, 4/3, 5/3, 6/3, 7/3, 8/3, all the way. But I'm just going to write 1/3. So how can we take this number line we created to solve 4? How many thirds are in 4 whole cups? Somebody help me out. How can we do this? How do we use this to find our answer? How do we use this number line to find our answer? Jamar.
Divide.
Well, we already divided. I just need to know, what do we do to find our answer with this, Peyton?
Time.
We're not times. We already divided, guys. Look at the chart. Don't make this hard.
1/3.
You just count the 1/3. Thank you, Jeremiah. Look, I'm going to circle this one in red. We got, there's 1 pancake. There's 1. There's 1. There's 1. Each third is a pancake. And how many pancakes do we have, Davion?
12.
He's counting. He's counting. Processing. 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 What? 12 pancakes.
Why you do that?
So, 12 pancakes for the same problem. Did we get the same answer there, Dwight?
Yes.
Dwight, do we? All right.
Yes.
Guys, there you go.
Got it.
3 ways of doing this, all right? Parents at home. 3 ways. Number line, bars, and equation. Make sure that you view it twice, right? Let's get up to 50. Let's make sure we do our homework. Let's turn in. Hopefully I'll be posting a video of me eating something hot that I'm gonna hate. I'm bringing a gallon of milk in tomorrow. Thank you very much, guys.